Hey everybody, you are not on here yet because you're probably trying to get in here now. So awkward, awkward, awkward. So we're talking to ourselves. It's Nirvana with, of course, the rest of the Pretty Losers, which is Trisha, Heather, and Christy. And we're coming We're coming to you to give you an update and other random BS that's going on in our lives because we've been MIA for probably a week and a half ish.
Maybe, yeah.
So say hey.
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 Hey, we're on HD. That's cool.
Well, back up then.
Everybody, you're not on here yet. Awkward. We're talking to ourselves. It's Nirvana with, of course, the rest of the Pretty Losers, which is Trisha, Heather, and Christy. And we're coming with
What was that? Who's doing that?
To you to give you an update and other random BS that's going on in our lives because we've been MIA for probably a week and a half ish.
Maybe, yeah.
So say hey.
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 Chrissy.
What's happening?
Hey, we're on HD. That's cool. It's coming from Christy, I think.
Where is that coming from?
Do you have that open? The page open? The YouTube link?
Yep, that's what it was. It was me.
Well,
sorry, I gave us a rerun of what you just said, Nirvana. Sorry.
I sound more country than I thought I did. Thank you. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that.
Oh my God.
Yeehaw, y'all. Yeehaw.
It's been a very long week for me.
Yeah.
So, why don't we say hey, which we already did twice now, and then why don't we start with Trisha and let Trisha tell y'all what she is doing, how we're doing. I don't know where I am. Trisha.
Why do we have to start with me? I'm like...
'Cause you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
On the spot here. Okay. Well, Trisha in HD, high definition. I've been up to a lot of... my week was going good. My mom came to stay with me for a night, and we went to stalk Randy Travis. You can watch the video here. And she went home, and I kept feeling really uneasy about things, and I had a lot of anxiety, and I just felt like something wasn't necessarily right. But I made myself go to sleep. Marty was out of town, so I just went to sleep, and that sleep where you're awake, but you're not really asleep, and it's kind of like weird. So then the phone rings around 2:40, and my mom calls me and tells me my grandma passed away. So that's what I've been up to, dealing with that. So I've had a pretty shitty week, and then everybody's like, well, at least you have Thanksgiving to look forward to. Yeah. I'm thankful, I am. But it's been hard, and I've been kind of sticking to myself. Mar's been home from work. He hasn't worked since all this happened, since he came back from out of town. So I've just been kind of up his butt and annoying the hell out of him. So he's probably ready to go back to work. I'm ready to get back to work. I'm ready to get some normal something. But I just feel like my life has changed. Like the moment I answered that phone call, my life has just changed. A lot of things have changed. I don't know. It's weird. But I'm not going to cry, so let's move on to somebody else, please. Nirvana, Heather, your turn.
Okay. All right, guys, I have a lot to talk about. First of all, I'm really, really sorry about your grandma, and I love you so much.
I love you too.
If I could hug you, I would.
What if I stink like farts?
I'll still hug you.
I'll still hug you. I love you that much. But yeah, we've all had like a crazy awful, stressful week in so many different ways. And you guys kind of know a little bit about what's happening in my life, but for those that are watching, you may have no clue if you don't watch my videos. So, okay, I guess just in general, I'm feeling kind of down because, number one, like my husband's been away for work since I think I was like 9 days post-op, and I'll be 6 weeks post-op tomorrow in 2 days. So he's been gone for a long time. So pretty much like since I've had surgery, I've just been home alone with my kiddo. And he was supposed to be back home for my birthday, which was like a week ago, and couldn't make it. And then he was supposed to be home for Thanksgiving, so I went out and bought all the stuff to make Thanksgiving, and the day before he couldn't make it. And then my son's birthday's this week, he's not going to be home for that either. So it's just been like really hard, especially when you see like your family together, you know, like my parents and the sister and everybody, and I'm just here alone. Sometimes I just feel like, why am I here? Like, I don't know. I just feel like my life is on hold or on pause so much. I don't even know where to begin with all this stuff. Like, I guess in my life, I've always been like a really strong person. Like, I'm not the type to crack under pressure, and in fact, I'm like the opposite. Like, I like pressure. I actually do well under pressure. But there's been a couple times in my life where I've had like a major crossroad and a major struggle to where I was so torn. It's only happened a few times, but I feel like right now in my life, I'm at that point again. Like, I have just never, I've been married for like it was 5 years in May, so like 5.5 years. 5.5 years, and I can honestly say since I've been married, this is the loneliest that I've ever been in my entire life, which is very, very strange to me. And a lot of this stuff, I don't know if it's from the surgery, the hormones, or what the hell's going on, but I feel like I'm having so many like revelations and so much come to my head and putting pieces back together of like my life since I've been married. And I don't know what's going on in my head, but I'm like overwhelmed. But like before I got married, I was very, very outgoing, social, had friends, was involved with my family. Even when my family was in a different state, like I would drive there, I would travel, I was there. And you know, when I married my husband, he's in the military. When I met him, we were stationed in Florida, and he wasn't gone long periods of time. So I didn't really know exactly what I was signing up for, I guess you could say. Like, I know the military wives out there whose husbands go to Afghanistan and overseas for over a year, I mean, and can do it. I am like, you are the strongest bitches I've ever met, because my husband, he's gone a lot. He's gone like 75% of the time since we've been in Texas, but it is so freaking hard. And I consider myself to be a very strong person. So like I'm looking at some of these other women that can do it, and I'm like, maybe I'm not as strong as I thought, because this has been so hard. And even when we were stationed in Juneau, Alaska before this, he was only gone like during the days. So he'd be home every night. So our relationship was pretty strong then, even though we were going through some stresses with my son as a baby. But since we've been here and he's been at sea, and I just, you know, I have little to no friends. I have no family around. Not many people come to visit. I've gained a ton of weight, well, obviously before surgery. I had social anxiety. I still do a little bit. It's gotten a lot better. But I just feel like since I've been living here, like my world is like closing in on me. It's just, my world is shrinking. And it's weird because like now I need friends and family and support more than I ever have, because I'm so alone. I feel so alone. But I do the opposite. I push everybody away like when I need them the most. And I've always kind of done that in my life. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a self-pity thing or what it is. But it just makes it worse. You just get lonelier and lonelier and lonelier. And I don't know. I mean, since I've had the surgery, like I feel like say the old me coming back because the old me was very confident. I mean, even though my weight was high and fluctuate a lot throughout my life, I was always very confident in myself. Even being very tall and even at a young age, I just was always very confident and I cared about myself and I cared about like just taking care of myself and my friends and family were like everything to me. And I kind of feel like since I got married, like I've lost my identity. Like I don't even sometimes know who I am anymore, even with my business. And I know a lot of you guys message me and want to know what I sell, but I can't tell you. Sorry. I mean, it's my business, and I don't want like. I mean, just like a lot of you don't say where you work. I mean, it's the same thing. Even though I'm self-employed. I mean, I don't want my customers finding my YouTube channel. So that's just a little side note there. So please don't take it personally when I don't tell you.
We don't even know.
But yeah, even since I started my business like a year ago, and I should feel like that's part of my identity, and I do think it does help. Like I feel like I have a little more purpose and stuff, but I don't know. I almost feel like this is really weird to say, but I almost feel like this isn't my life. Like I know it is, and I know I'm living it, but it just doesn't feel right anymore. Like I don't feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, or this is where I'm supposed to be. And I don't know, throughout the struggles of my marriage, we've kind of always talked about, well, like the future, like holding out hope for the future. It's going to be better in the future. It's going to be better when we transfer. It's going to, once my husband can retire, it'll be better. And I feel like we're always living for the future and not being happy like today, like in the moment. So my thought is, well, what if that happy future actually never comes? You know what I mean? Like I know there's no guarantees in life, period, but
Nope.
I just don't feel like we should be just holding on hope for future happiness. Like I want to be happy now. You know what I mean? Our life is so short. I don't want to have to wait 7 years to be happy. And I know a lot of that comes from me too. I mean, my happiness isn't based on other people. I have to find it myself, but I don't know. I'm just really torn on so many things right now. Like, I'm just tired of being alone. I'm tired of doing everything alone. I'm tired of raising my son 75% of the time alone. I don't feel like I'm the best mom I can be. I know I'm not because I'm spread so thin. I'm stressed out. I'm tired. I have to work late nights. My son, he's been getting up at like 6 in the morning, so I'm getting like 4, sometimes 5 hours of sleep on a good night. Like, I just had a huge launch on my business, and it was like freaking epic. It's so good. Like, I don't even know how many orders I got in 24 hours. It was crazy. But the next morning, my son woke up sick, and this is the second launch in a row that he's woke up sick on that day. And I'm just like, man, throw me a bone, please. And then now I'm sick. I mean, my throat is like killing me right now. It's just like, my husband, he's texting and all the time, like, I don't know, text me this morning that he's slept in and he's still tired, and I'm just like irritated. I'm like, that's great. I'm just so glad that you got to sleep in. I've been getting up at 6 every morning, and I'm sick, and so is our kid. And I'm starting to feel like resentful. And I mean, I know he's working. He's doing it to provide for our family. Like I am very thankful. I know that he works hard, but I'm starting to feel this resentment. And like, then he'll text me again. Oh, I haven't even eaten yet today, like complaining about it. Well, go fucking eat. You're an adult. Go get some groceries. Like, what do you want me to do? Mail you a fucking bologna sandwich? So now I'm getting pissed because I'm starting to. When I get mad, I start to swear. Sorry. But I mean,
I'm laughing because Marty's the same way. Like when he's away, and I know he's not away nowhere near what your husband is. But like last week when he was away, he like texts me. He's like, "Oh, I'm having so much fun," or "Oh, I'm at this club and I got on stage and I played the trombone and I sing the song." And I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you, bye." You know, it's like, where's the fun husband at home? You know,
I mean, my husband's not out like having a blast. In fact, it's kind of the opposite. He always says he misses us and he's lonely. Um, but like today he texts me because I'm busy. I've been filling orders like all day long and taking care of a sick kid. Now I'm sick, and I don't respond for a little bit. And like, what are you doing? I'm wiping snot. I'm cleaning up shit. I'm filling orders. Like that's what I'm doing, and I just get like irritated.
Do you lose her?
That's just like I feel this kind of resentment, and I talked to him about it tonight. I mean, I know this is a lot of personal information, but I don't give a shit. I need to vent.
That's why we're here.
Yeah. But I was talking to him tonight, and he's constantly, when he's away, talks about how much he misses us and is lonely and this, that, and the other. But when he comes home, he's kind of distant and off doing his own thing and not really spending quality time with me or with Garrett. And so that pisses me off because I'm like, well, don't sit there and like build all of this up like it's going to be so great when you come home and, oh, I'll be home soon. You don't have to stress about that anymore. And then you come home and it's nothing like the way you built it up to be. I mean, that's hard. I mean,
It's very hard. I don't know. I told you my best friend kind of went through that a lot too with her husband. He worked on the oil fields, and it was just like awkward, for him to be in the house because it's like you have to get to know each other again, and then by the time you get comfortable, he's got to go again. So
yeah, and it's almost like, especially for my son, I mean, it's almost like two different lives. Like we have our life and routine when he's gone, and we have a different one when he's here. I mean, him being home definitely changes like the dynamic of the family. Which I mean, obviously it would, but I don't know. It's just weird. It's not like he just kind of steps back into our routine. It's like it kind of just changes, which is hard too.
yeah.
But anyway, I'm not like looking for any great advice. I'm just kind of I mean, if you have great advice, feel free to message me. But I just wanted to, I guess, get it off my chest because it's kind of crazy. My head's like all over the place. Oh, plus he's been in the ER like twice in the past 2 weeks with chest pain. So life's been kind of.
Whatever happened with that? Is he okay or?
Yeah, they don't know really what it is. They said there was inflammation around his heart, and I guess it sounded really weird. They were actually having a bunch of people come in the ER room and listen to it because it was so unusual.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. He's got to see another cardiologist when he gets back here, but everything is just kind of inconclusive. So I don't know. But everything's come back normal for tests, so that's good.
That is good.
But
Well, hopefully it's just something, not hurtful.
yeah.
How many viewers do we have? I think this thing is like lagging on my end. Is it lagging on anybody else's end? No?
We've 10 so far watching.
Okay. We have a Serena sleeving it up. What's up, girl?
Hey.
Thumbs up.
I love her.
So this would be a good part to say, losing all of us are obviously losing weight and, fluctuating and stuff like that. But there is definitely something to what Heather said. When you lose a lot of weight, your hormones go bananas. Like, not just a little bit bananas. I mean, just completely. I'm not
like that already.
I'm not even joking with you. Like, it's because hormones and stuff are stored in fat. So as you lose weight, and especially after you've had a big loss, per week, 5, 6, even 3 pounds would be enough to make you go, because your body is having to filter all of those hormones out. So, plus you've got, she's not feeling good and she's completely alone and you've got all this orders and stuff and your kid's sick and you're worried about your husband and you're losing all of this weight. So you're probably a little
Yeah.
for a while. So, I'm just gonna throw it out there that this is very normal. This going absolutely bananas is normal because you're having to filter all of these hormones that were stored up. So at least I'm going to say for the next year, as you continue to lose this weight, you're just going to have an influx of PMS. Like that's just pretty much what I can take. It's like an everyday PMS.
Look at her face.
It's true. Ask my poor husband. Like he deals with my shit all the time, and it ain't even funny. He's like, I'm just gonna go over here, and you can yell over here. I'm just like, you did all. And he's like,
Marty just like tries to chunk brownies at me. It doesn't work now. I'm like, no.
It worked for us. I'm like, that candy bar don't do shit. You're still in trouble. Take out the trash. I will beat you.
The video that I watched, it was, I forget her name. I think her name's Lacey. I used to follow her. I don't really follow her anymore, but she did like a 5-part video. Have you seen that, Heather?
Oh yeah, R&Y Lace. Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't know the situation. I don't know the story. I just came across her video one day, and she did a video where it was like 5 videos, and it was like advice for like the first year after your surgery. Apparently, you had a lot of, huh?
I think it was how not to fuck up your life after
There
surgery.
you go. There you go. Yeah, and I know she, yeah, I'm sure you watched it. So maybe that's just something that you could.
I do think about what she said, actually,
Yeah.
quite often, to not make any life-changing decisions after your first year.
Yeah.
And I do think about that, and I think what it is before surgery, I mean, we just kind of, I don't know, hide all of our problems under our layers of fat and with food, and you just, I don't know, you just bury it and you just deal with it and accept it as your life and just kind of ignore it. And then now it's not like all these problems are new. I mean, it's all stuff that's been going on for years, but now I feel like I'm putting it all together and just like asking myself, like, WTF?
Well, now there's hope. Before you didn't feel like there was any hope.
Yeah.
Everything just seemed like, well, I'm just getting fatter, and I just don't feel good, and my body hurts, and I don't want to exercise, and I got this kid, and my husband's always gone. You didn't have any hope. And now that you're losing all this weight, you miss your family, and you're feeling better about yourself, and you're able to go out, and you're able to do more.
Yeah.
But it is true for the first, I'm going to say year, it's a roller coaster. That's why, I go to therapy, once to twice a week, because I just can't filter it all myself. I can't, because I was like, I'm going to be an astronaut. And then the next day I'm like, I'm going to be a tennis star. And then the next day I want to be a painter, because I'm just like fucking crazy, because I've been in a wheelchair for years and years and years. So now that I can walk, I'm like, I'm going to do a marathon. What the hell? I'm going to do a marathon. What's wrong with you?
You're not an astronaut? Well, bitch, lie to me.
I'm going to go to school for this. And then the next day, I'll be a phlebotomist. No, I don't want to be a phlebotomist. And then the next day, I'm like, yeah, I'll paint walls. I like to paint. It's crazy, because now all of these doors have opened up. All of them are just like, all of them are open, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. So, I don't know how it is for Christy and Trisha, but for me, being as big as I was and felt like everything was completely hopeless, now that I can do, it's an influx of information. It's an influx of feeling and emotion, and just all of these variables open at once. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot to handle, and I would definitely suggest, like I said before, a family, friends, support system, and doing therapy is about the only thing that keeps me from going off the deep end.
Yeah, I actually my husband got it number for a therapist through the military. They have resources and stuff for families, and I've already got the information, and we called them, and I don't know initially whether I'm going to go for just individually to talk or for, I guess, marriage counseling. But one of the two is definitely happening because.
Why not both?
Yeah, I do both.
Yeah, I suppose both. Yeah.
Because you
doesn't hurt.
need somebody to talk to yourself. Just by yourself. You need somebody who you can just spill everything to, who can't technically judge you, even though she probably does.
Yeah.
But she can't technically tell you that she judges you. And then you have another person you can take him with, and he can tell, it always sounds better when someone else is telling you, your husband, he's an asshole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Professionally, sir, you're a dick. So, my PhD says you're a dick. So, I mean, it's kind of hard for him to be like, I'm totally not a dick. You're a dick, sir. Sir, you're a dick.
God,
I think it's
they
important
tell me I'm a dick.
for you to go. Well, I mean, if you're a dick too, then hey, I don't know.
I'm willing to accept it.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God, I'm so mean sometimes that, like, even after it comes out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, I gotta see that shit. But, I'm human. I've done a lot of that this week also.
Heather, it happens to me too, and Garrett is home too, so it's.
Yeah.
And I got 3 kids to deal with, so it's.
Goodness.
Hell no.
Yeah, with everything going on with my dad and then the kids and housework and school on top of it, I'm going for my bachelor's, so
Oh
there's
my
times
God, I didn't know that.
you want to pull your hair out and just sit there and say, "Get off the fucking computer and help me." That's all you want to sit there and say, but But I'm one of
I'm on it.
it's just I'm one of these people that, like, nobody can do it right except for me. That's the way I feel. I got to do it my way, or it's going to get messed up, or no one's going to do it right the right way. So,
Yeah.
and I do that to myself. I put it all on myself anyways. I know I do that. I don't know why, but I do it. I guess I saw my mom do it for so many years that she would do it her way and everything else. But, but you're not the only one. Believe me, I go through it too, and he's right here in the next room, so I know.
Well, I think that's another reason I think therapy would be good for me, because it might shed some light on what I need to improve on and what I need to change, because I may sound like I'm just like blaming everybody in the world except for me. I mean, I know I have the majority of the responsibility in finding my own happiness, but I think I may need some direction from an outside party.
Well, it certainly can't help. Like I said, having someone professionally tell you you're a dick is a wait. And my therapist is often like, Nirvana, really? And I'm like, fucking fuck shit, fuck. And she's like, real? I'm like, hell yeah, really? And I'm like throwing the cushions and stuff on her couch, because she lets me do that. She's like, go ahead, throw stuff. And I'm like, he's such a, I hate it, if I could just. And she's like, are you really that mad? And I'm like, no. Did you need to yell at him? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, are you sure you needed to yell? I'm like, no. Do you feel better now? I was like, yeah. Are you going to apologize? Probably not.
Those boxing punching bags, maybe that would help us all out.
I do. I use the pillows in her office, and I'm like, you just get. I just get so worked up. But then, it really helps. It really helps, and that's without any kind of medication. So just having somebody to talk.
I need medicine. I fully need the medicine. I need it.
Just having somebody to talk to and be like, Nirvana, quit your shit. It really helps sometimes, because Lord have him. I wish he would tell me to quit my shit. Nope, I need somebody else to do it, because I'll wring his neck. Like, yeah, I don't even play. My poor husband.
What color is that cup? What color is it?
You guys see this cup? My husband bought me this cup as a surprise, and it's pink.
What color is it?
It's pink. It's pink. Like this is pink. Pink.
She reminds me of that guy on Daria, you know, the teacher, the one whenever he gets upset, his one eye gets bigger than the other. Yeah. No, but that's the way he talks. I'm just like waiting for your eyeball to pop out.
So, okay, so I got off track. So I'll go ahead and then Christy will be able to tell you what she's been doing. Matthew was in an accident. If you guys watch my videos, apparently I'm a hand talker, so I'm going to keep doing this. Wee. So, oh, Lord have mercy. All right, my hair was fixed. So Matthew was in an accident, and that sucked. He's okay. The lady's insurance is going to pay for it. I have been pretty much kind of just withdrawn. My brother's death date is in a few days, and every year around the holidays, I kind of just, curl up in a little ball and feel sorry for myself, and I hate that I do that, but I miss him. I do. I miss my dad too, and I miss my grandparents, and it just holidays are poop, and I'm hoping. It's been 7 years since my brother died, so I'm hoping maybe in the next couple years I'll be able to crawl out of this hole and stop feeling sorry for myself. But right now it's just still too soon, I suppose. So other than that, everything's going the way it's going. I have really nothing new to, I had Thanksgiving, and I got sick because I'm a dumbass. Yes, I am. Dumbass. Mads is playing video games, as you can hear upstairs. Kill him! Shoot! Pew 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 pew. That's upstairs. I ate something I wasn't supposed to, and that's what happens. That is what happens. I ate something, which is bread, and who can't eat bread? I can't. So when you eat that, you get sick. That was a good time. Okay, Christy.
How can I follow Nirvana after that story? I mean, good Lord, Pink, I can't even do it like she does it.
Pink.
Mine started last Thursday. My dad was, before that, I was in like this little depression cloud, and I was coming out of it, and then Thursday came and my dad got admitted to the hospital. Went into the emergency room. I got a phone call saying that he was having trouble breathing. He thought it was OCPD. Get there. I wait in the emergency room till the doctor finally takes him. They're going to admit him and stuff, and he tells me it's congested heart failure. So I'm sitting there crying because it's my dad in the hospital, crying, thinking, the worst and everything, like any daughter would probably do to her parents, and so he gets put in the hospital. Then we find out that he only has 10% of his heart. The other 90% is dead. He didn't know if he was going to be a candidate for surgery. They did try to do a stent and a heart catheter, but it didn't go because there was so much dead of the heart. So, but he is getting a triple quad bypass Monday. So I'm kind of worried about that because the fact that he's only got 10% of his heart, it scares me, You don't know what's going to happen on the operating table. They literally take your heart out of your chest and work on it. So you're clinically dead when they start operating on you. My mom came down today. My brother got his leave. He's in the Navy. And he came down the day before Thanksgiving, so he'll be here until Friday. And then he has to return back to Pensacola. So it's been nice having him here because it's taken some stress off me that I don't have to go spend a lot of time at the hospital. I can go up there and bring him dinner and stuff like that, but it takes a lot of pressure off me. He is moving in with me after his surgery, so I could take care of him because he's a diabetic. He went from a diabetic taking nothing to a diabetic taking insulin shots now. And now with the heart problems, we had to go through his will today and DNR, and just something that we didn't want to talk about, but we got it over with. So it was good that Mom was here, Greg was here. They kind of made light of it and stuff. And my dad was in good spirits. He's in good spirits. So, you know, he's one of these old timers that are like, if I'm gone, I'm gone. Don't sweat it. You know, it's just like, okay, Dad, you know, but my dad was never in our lives a lot until we were older. So, you know, he married and was with his stepchildren. So there was some kind of resentment there. And but we talked to him, and he feels bad, and he's like, he goes, well, you know, I'm here now. And I'm like, yeah, that's what counts, you know. So he's like, if he could change things, he could, but he can't. So, you know, we just got to move forward. That's what we got to do. I haven't made any videos because it's been a madhouse between the kids being out of school until Monday, my dad in the hospital. I probably will get back to making videos and updates after Monday if everything goes well with surgery. It's just, it's been one thing after a friggin' another with me. I can't seem to catch a break. It's like ever since the wedding, it's one thing after another. Constant. I put some weight on, I'm not going to lie. I've been off my diet because I've been stressed out. And I was doing good for those 2 days until my dad went into the hospital, and then it just came all back. It's like that terrible friend you don't want to have around, and it's sticking around. So I did make a promise to my dad that I am going to stop smoking because he's worried about me. So get that out there. I did try to quit. I was doing the vaping thing, but it wasn't working for me. And when I'm under stress, I smoke like a freaking chimney. So I went back to cigarettes, and I'm trying to quit. So I'm going to be on the pill. Hopefully that will work. I'm dealing with a lot of pain in my foot, but I'm trying to swallow it and keep moving forward. Dealing with a teenager, think that he's 20, you know, going through that phase with him. A 2-year-old that thinks she's, you know, an animal. So, you know, it's just like, you know, I got one thing after another. Then trying to keep a house, trying to get my dad's stuff moved in here. We got to get rid of his stuff at his house. It's a lot on my plate. My plate looks like, you know, that big old pile of mashed potatoes. Yeah, that's what it looks like right now. So, but I'm still here. It what?
Sounds like you need to take a breath.
I need a fucking Xanax. What are you talking about? Good Lord.
Well, you're talking about a pill to stop smoking, but I just want you to know that the pill is for no babies.
No baby?
No babies. That's why you take the pill.
Honey, this factory is closed. I'm going to be 40 December 20th. Like
I know you said you're going to take the pill, and I just want you to know that it's not for no smoking, it's for no babies.
No babies, no cigarettes. So just pray with me that I will quit smoking. That's my biggest thing. I'm trying to
patch on your arm and on your butt. And you'll stop.
I would put a patch on my forehead if it would work. I'm hoping it does. I've tried it before, but it gave me nightmares. So if anybody out there can give me any recommendations, I got gum, I got hard candy, but it's like, I told my kids, I said, I apologize ahead of time. That's all I'm going to say. I apologize ahead of time.
Wow.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I'm just scared that it's going to lead because the cigarettes would help me not eat. When I wanted to eat, I would smoke a cigarette. I'm scared that quitting is going to make me gain more weight. So, but I got my treadmill, I got my elliptical, and I got my bike. So hopefully when I want that damn cigarette or I get a craving, I'm going to get on one of those 3 and just sit there and cuss my way on that thing for 10, 15, 20 minutes. So we'll see.
You can do it. We'll be here with you.
I could do it. And I'm cutting my hair this week. I'm going short.
Cute.
Just don't do what I did.
What?
Oh my God. like my grandma passed away, of course, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I just thought, oh, I don't want to put a bobby pin on my bangs. And that's all I could think about. And I was like, I don't want to wear a bobby pin on my bangs because then it's going to stick up. And then people are going to ask me what's wrong with your hair. And I just don't, I mean, I had this whole thing, and instead of like, I just got the scissors, it was like, okay, you can do it. My bangs are literally like this long.
Oh my God.
Why this is here. My best friends, Ashley and Laura, hi, if you're watching, you little bitches. At my grandma's funeral, they're like, show her your hair. No, I'm not going to show you. I had to go buy a hat before we went to the funeral. Show her your hair. No, I'm not going to show you my hair. Show her your hair. No, I'm not going to show her my hair. So I had to show Ashley and Laura my hair, and Laura's sister Chachi. And they loved it. They got a laugh, and I had to promise I will never cut my bangs again, or Ashley can have Henry.
So for her grandma's wake, okay, she goes through her entire grandma's wake with her bangs out. Okay, they're literally like up here. So she gets home, she calls me on FaceTime, not FaceTime, but Hangout. And the first fucking thing I say is like, what is your hair? Nobody says anything to her the entire way. My ass gets on there. I'm like, what's your hair? She's like, you look such an asshole.
Like, nobody said anything. They were just like, let that poor girl alone. Like, I thought I was being cool. I thought I hit it. I did like a braid, and I twirled it around my head. It was all fancy, and it was just put up like this. And I was like, Mom, Marty, nobody said anything about my bangs. It must not look so bad. And then I get on chat with Nirvana here, and I'm all just talking away, and she's like, what the fuck did you do to your hair? I'm like,
Oh.
well.
You popped her bubble.
I was like, you need to fix your hair. Like, I was like, you can't go out there. You need to get a headband or a hat or something. That's not right. She didn't want to be a twinsy because I cut my bangs.
That's not it. Okay.
That bitch done took my hairstyle. I was like, but Trisha, I love you. She's like, I'm going to chop them all off.
Okay, let me clear this up too. Okay. She goes on to her story about how she cut her bangs, and Matthew saw her, and he's like, what did you do? And then she's telling me how, or insinuating how horrible Matthew thinks her bangs are. And then she says, he says I look like you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Love you.
And you know, seriously, it took me like, I was like, did she really just say that? She said that. Boom! Like, what do you say to that? What do you say to that? You're an asshole. Where's my couch with my pillows that I can throw?
If you went to my therapist, she'd let you do it.
She'd be like, oh, you're Trisha. You're the one that fucked up your bangs.
Your mom is such an asshole.
Oh, my God. I was like, thanks, Matthew, for A, thinking that I'm ugly.
He did not say that.
B, oh, man. Harsh.
Anybody else
Does
got
anybody love me out there? Anybody?
Anybody else got anything they want to add before we have to go? Anybody?
Our Q&A on the Google Hangout is not working.
I can never get it to work when I do it. It's cut.
Oh, mine usually works. Hold on. I was trying to refresh the page on my phone, but it work in. Okay. Oh, we got 9 comments. Guppy says, oh my God, Nirvana. I do that. Every time someone gets me excited about going to college again, I'm like, yeah, I could be a trainer someday when I'm smaller. I could go back for childhood education or something and be an epic babysitter. Where the fuck is Guppy, man? I could be a cake decorator.
I have no idea what I want to do with my life. I have
So many things I could do. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not the only person who does that. Guppy, we all do that. Oh shit. The Nirvana says she's happy that she's not alone. God. Serena says you girls rock. Laugh out loud, the pill. Good luck, Christy. You can do it. Okay, that's it. Oh, and Guppy's stalking us. Oh, man.
I can dig it.
She says she's staring at our faces and it's creeping her out.
Oh, man. Y'all just made me cry, like funny cry. I needed that funny cry.
So we should be back to Tuesdays again. Hopefully everybody's week will be much better this coming week.
I hope so. We're praying for December to be better.
December,
Yes.
November rolls.
Back to me is she says, "Hey gang, it's Chandra. This is awesome. I want to play. What are we playing? We playing?
What?
What are we playing? Heather, are you playing over there?
Playing what?
What are you playing?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Chandra says that we're playing. Back to me. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I am confused.
I'm confused too. Oh yeah, we have gym wraps to give away. So Guppy loves gym wraps. So just comment on the thingy that you want some gym wraps, and I'll get with you to get your address. While Nirvana makes faces at the camera.
I can't wait. I'm going to try my gym reps tomorrow.
Me too.
Oh my god, I love
They completely dissolve, so that they'll put on your little tummy.
I wanted to let Pretty Losers know that I'm also going to be making cloud bread, hopefully this week, for the channel. So it's a very low-cal bread for our viewers.
What is it called?
Cloud bread.
I don't know what the fuck she just said. Cloud bread?
Yeah,
Cloud.
it's egg,
Like-
cream cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like no carb bread
Yeah.
type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Cloud bread, like the rain clouds.
Oh. Oh.
We get a nostril view, huh?
You guys, I gotta go because I'm gonna be weird. Like I don't know.
We
I
should
think
have
acting up.
some reviews coming up this week on some products.
Ooh yeah, we gotta do some reviews coming up.
We got the new Celebrate coming up. We need to do that this week. So we'll post when we'll do that. And a lucky viewer will get some Celebrate banana strawberry?
Banana berry or something. Banana rary berry. Something. It's something weird. I don't know.
And
Great.
the four of us are going to try this out. The four of us are going to try this.
And some Shakeology. I think we're all gonna try a little bit of that as well.
Yay!
Yeah.
Can't wait to poop.
Yay!
I don't know nothing about that.
Shakeology makes me poo-poo.
I don't know nothing about that. Ooh, no, I don't want to talk about that. I'll talk about that in the next video. But anyway, I love you guys' faces. We all love your faces. Everybody's faces, we love them.
Love you,
They
love you.
don't
Love
love my face because, you know,
You guys are her bangs.
yeah. And Matthew says, you look like Trisha. Gross.
You can kiss my grits, okay? That's what you can do. You can straight up kiss my grits.
Oh, back to me, Chandra. She said that she just met chatting. She's never seen a live cast before. She's really excited. And it's her first time she's seen this. So, hi. Thank you for joining us.
Hey,
We
girl.
hope you like this. I think
She's
you
having her surgery soon.
Ooh,
I think on If I remember correctly, I think it's December 30th she's getting her VSG, I believe.
How exciting. Send Heather your address and I'll send you some gym wraps. And Serena's leaving it up. If you're still around, send us your address.
My
And
surgery sister.
is that your surgery sister?
We're not we're not exactly. She's a couple weeks ahead of me, but we're close enough. We call each other that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I know you're trying to wrap it up, Nirvana.
I'm trying to. All right,
Okay,
guys.
I'll be quiet.
So we're gonna
Bye,
go
everybody.
because we love your faces. And I'll talk to you guys later. And we will all talk to you later. Don't forget next Tuesday. I don't know what the thing's gonna be. I think we're doing body
Body image.
Thank you, Heather. Doing body image, same time, but this coming Tuesday. Hopefully, we will have some reviews this coming week. Check out our Facebook page. We're always saying crap. Okay, we love your faces. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.